So I've been playing the Modern Warfare 3 beta for like the past 2 days, and with me playing the beta, I have came to a lot of problems, and I want to talk about it in today's video. All right, and there's mostly like 2 to 3 big ones, and then there's some minor ones that I also want to talk about. So the first things first, obviously, is the terrible matchmaking system. Now I know this really isn't into Sledgehammer's hands to fix the matchmaking, it's more into Activision, but man, the matchmaking in this game is trash. It sucks. It's like one game you do decent, and then the other game you're going up against full Twitch streamers, kick freaking streamers. Like every time I see a lobby and I see like their kick or like live or kick inside their little clan tag or whatever, then I know I'm hopping into a pretty sweaty game, and it sucks, man. Like I just want to lay back and have fun with Modern Warfare 3, but you can't because it's very sweaty. The beta, if you play it right now, it's live for everybody, so no matter what console or platform you have, you can play the Modern Warfare 3 beta, but it's too sweaty. I mean, you cannot have a chill time. You have to use the meta weapons. I mean, you could try to use different weapons, but it's just simply not going to be good at all because you're just going to get killed and destroyed by everything else. And most people are using like the Striker 45, the MCW, like the ACR and UMP 45 variant inside Modern Warfare 3, and it's just like brutal to play, man. So that's one of my big issues in Modern Warfare 3. It's just the matchmaking, man. I feel like it will definitely be tuned down with the launch. I mean, I hope so, man, because if I have to sweat every game to do somewhat decent, then that's gonna be painful. It's like one game you drop maybe 30 kills, like 12 deaths, you know, you're like, all right, you're feeling good, man. Okay, let's hop in the next match you go like 12 or 13 or something. Just very mediocre and very average. And I'm a player that is considered average in Call of Duty. My KD ratio throughout my entire Call of Duty career, the average is like 1.2 to 1.4. That's average, and I don't have any problems with that, man. I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time, but I never really took it that serious where I'm like sweating every game trying to up my KD. Like I never really cared about stats, and I feel like this might sound like a cope here, but I feel like my KD's a little screwed because of me trying to go for camos, you know, like in Cold War, like in Black Ops 2 and all those games. But still, a 1.2 to 1.4 KD is not bad at all. It's average. I mean, I would like to say it's average. I don't know if it actually is, but even with somebody with the KD like that, like myself, I still run into lobbies with people like jumping every corner, like sliding everywhere. It's just a little ridiculous, man. I feel like the matchmaking has to get scaled back a bit. Like, who remembers back in the older Call of Duties where the matchmaking, it used to be about pings and stuff like that? Like, who remembers the host privileges and stuff? You know, the migrating host every time a host leaves. Like, that's what the matchmaking needs to go back to. This like whole mod for 2019 to now crossplay and live service type of matchmaking. It's just brutal, man. Like, it's really painful. And you guys probably think, well, Daniel, then just turn off crossplay. But the thing about that is it doesn't even matter because you're still going to get paired up against people that take the game very serious. Like, it's gotten so bad to the point where people are making call-outs. Okay, I'm not even trolling. Call-outs in a beta. They're treating like some COD League World Champions. Check this video out.
Das got me on. Nice. Good shot, good shots. Nice. Das got me. Nice. Two. One guy top.
Yeah, I think they're spawning on you.
He's spawning on my deck.
Nice. One guy B. Down low, he's just on the head.
Yeah.
Like, that's a little ridiculous right there. You don't have to do all this, man. You know, like, just sit back, relax, and have fun, man. It's the beta. You're supposed to test the game. But no, people are taking it serious. People want their clips. People want to entertain their streams. And it's a brutal experience from a casual player standpoint. I'm a casual multiplayer guy, okay? So that's a big problem with the game. It's just the matchmaking, and people have probably talked about it already, but I want to talk about it myself because I feel like that is still a very big problem. Another thing that is a problem with this game, it's the visibility, okay? Who remembers back in the OG Modern Warfare 2 when you had different factions? You had the militia, the Op 4, the task force, the rangers. Like, who remembers that, right? They need to bring that back because everybody looks the exact same inside of Modern Warfare 3. The exact same, because there is no difference like with the factions or anything. It's literally just my team versus enemy team type thing, man. Who remembers in Vanguard when that was actually a thing? That's kind of like the same thing in Modern Warfare 3, man. Everybody looks the same. So many times during the beta, I'm shooting my teammates because I think they're bad guys, and the teammates, like, their names are they're like this big, man. They're so small, so you don't even know, you know what I mean? And supposedly with the weekend too, they did fix the visibility and stuff with the enemy players, but I still find a problem with it because it's really hard to see, especially if you are playing like a bright map like High Rise, you know, like you can't even see like the name on the top of the head, so you get killed and stuff. It's just like they need to fix the nameplates and make it big and vocal like they used to do back in the day. So those are the main two huge problems that I have with Modern Warfare 3. It's the matchmaking system and the name visibility. Those are like my two main ones. But another minor problem that I have with Modern Warfare 3 is the kill streaks. The kill streaks in this game are trash. Okay, now what I mean by that, when I say they are trash, is that they're easily getting shot down in seconds by using a regular gun. Launchers, what's the point of having a launcher in Modern Warfare 3 when you could just pull out your ACR and put like maybe 1 to 2 full mags and you destroy a UAV? Like, what is that? You know what I mean? And it's the same thing for Modern Warfare 2 2022. Like, every time I get like a chopper gunner in that game, it gets shot down in seconds, which it sucks, man. Like, buff the kill streaks a little bit. You don't have to buff it to like the OG Modern Warfare 2 for kill streaks, because those kill streaks, man, they were brutal. But I would like the kill streaks to be buffed in this game, because it's just ridiculous, man. Like, I call in a UAV, 2 seconds later, your enemy, your UAV is down. I'm like, what? How is my UAV down? I just called the thing. You know what I mean? So I think that's a big problem with it, with this game, is the kill streaks are too weak, man. They're easy to shoot down. And the SAE as well just doesn't kill anybody. I mean, it's like, it's either I'm trash and I can't like put the right targets on places, but I literally put in the enemy spawn, kills nobody. I just find the kill streaks in this game to be trash and very, very weak, which it's kind of deflating, man. Like, you know, I'm out here getting kill streaks and stuff, and it's not even worth it, because as I said, they get shot down and tore down in like quick seconds. So that's honestly something I wish will get buffed. And I'm making this video specifically just for criticism, and maybe Sledgehammer sees this video, which probably is not going to happen, to be honest, but hopefully people say what I'm saying about how the matchmaking is terrible, the kill streaks are not that good, and also the visibility. One last thing that I find really bad about this game, man, I probably should have said this earlier as the main problem, because I'm now thinking about it now, it's the spawns. The spawns in this game, man, they're very bad. Okay, like, you be spawning in and then there's a bad guy right next to you. Like, I get it, Rust, I understand bad spawns, because like, bro, it's Rust, you know, it's a super small map, so I would see that map having bad spawns. But even maps like Estate, Skid Row, Favela, trash spawns. I mean, you're spawning in and there's an enemy like right next to you, and you are just, you know, running, doing your thing, like you're going crazy, and then an enemy just spawns right behind you and kills you in seconds. You're like, what is that? Where do you come from? The spawns in this game need to get some tuning and fixing, and I know Sledgehammer has talked about fixing the spawns, which is good. Just, you know, fix the spawns, and that's kind of like another minor complaint I have with the game. But overall, everything else is actually pretty good. I really am messing with Modern Warfare 3. The gunplay feels nice, movement feels nice. I feel a lot faster. It feels nice to, you know, hop around things, mantle a lot faster, and have, you know, dead silence. That's really good, man. And so I do think that, as I said, this game is pretty average, but it has potential to be good. Like, as of right now, with all the problems and everything, the game is average. But if the game were to, you know, take away some of the problems here, then I do think that it could be a pretty decent game, pretty good game, man. And a lot of people are praising this game, saying that it's the best COD and we had in the last 5 years, which I 100% disagree. I do think that Cold War is better than this game. That's a hot take, but who knows? It's just a beta, man. Like, I can't judge a game based off the beta. We'll see how it is at full launch. But yeah, I'm excited to play it. I did pre-order it, so you'll probably see a review video here on the channel, so don't miss that out, man. Make sure you guys click drop like, subscribe, of course. So yeah, man, Modern Warfare 3 has potential. Beta's pretty good, but definitely has some problems that need to be fixed.